Hey, what's up, everybody out there in Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat? If I didn't get you all, what's up? Good afternoon. It's your boy Antonio, also known as Recon4761. That's my gamer tag on Xbox One. Coming to you live from the Rated F Gaming Studios here in Chicago on this Tuesday. Hey guys, what's up? I know I haven't got out of here and gave you a podcast show in weeks. Been real busy here at the studio. Got some new equipment in. That's what keeps me real busy. A lot of stuff going on. Man, a lot of stuff going on. I got so much stuff going on, man, I can keep busy from now until springtime. The last time I got out here was, really cold. And this last 6 to 7 days has been really cold here in Chicago. But we made it through. We were expecting 50s in Chicago coming this Friday and Saturday to, Yep, the weatherman's, and exactly what I predicted. It's going to, they're looking at 55 to 60. So I'm hoping that we can set a new record this Friday for them type of temperature. So, everybody's going to be out, especially running and jogging and I might even get some ball in, because I've been cooped up at the new Rated F Gaming Studio B at that. And A, also trying to get some, stuff organized and stuff like that. Last time I talked to you guys, I was having trouble with my mic. And the mic was kind of going in and out. So if I turn my head left or right, you can kind of hear it because I would you could hear it fade away and then come back in and stuff like that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to wait until I get the mic I wanted. And I've been eyeing the Rode mic. And I finally got it a couple of weeks ago. I installed it. I did a couple of newscasts on our YouTube channels, which is Rated F Gaming, and then we got Rated F Gaming Studio, which is our second YouTube channel also. So I just wanted to make that clear, guys. We got two YouTube channels here at the Rated F Gaming. We got Rated F Gaming, this is our #1 channel, and then we got Rated F Gaming Studios, which is our second channel. It doesn't have a big subscriber base right now. We got about 61, 62 subscribers right now, and we're trying to build that one up, and we're trying to figure out where we want to go with our second channel, like what we're going to add on this channel, because we know what we want to do on our first channel and everything like that. But the second channel, we're still working on it. We got a lot of shows in mind, so we're kind of going to keep that second channel like our mixed variety channel, where we kind of mix it up and do all kind of crazy gaming idea, from comedy to some technical, work, setting up your gaming console, the best things. So I don't want to kind of explore a lot of ideas out there, because I don't want nobody like saying, oh, he's got a great idea, let me jump on that and do that for my show. But anyway, my mind is just like that when it comes to like working these new ideas to help improve what we're trying to do here at Rated F Gaming Studios. But, there's so much that what was going on when I was off. Of course, like I said, I got the new mic in, I got some new headphones. I'm set it up. Right now I'm broadcasting right now out of Studio B at that. I got a new, gaming chair. I didn't go for one of those high-end chairs because I'm not trying to pub nobody. But hey guys out there in the chair industry business, if you want to throw me a chair your way, I'll throw you some pub. I'll, do whatever it takes. But right now I got this chair. It goes with the decor, the layout of the Rated F Gaming Studio B, because everything in here, from the acoustic panels to the the mics and everything else, is like gray and black, and that's my favorite color. So the chair is even gray and black, and it's a nice, comfortable chair for good posture and stuff like that. And you're probably saying, well, Recon, why'd you need another chair? Because this one is more comfortable on your thighs and on your lower back and on your upper, and you sit up straight and you can get all up into this mic like I'm doing right now. My other mic I got for Christmas was like on sale. So I picked that up, and that's the one I was doing the podcast and showing some of our stuff on, and that's the one that was going in and out. And it didn't allow me to hear myself like I'm hearing myself now, because all my other podcastings, I was basically doing it without able to listen to myself as I'm broadcasting and talking to you guys. So now for the first time, I'm able to do that with this new mic, and it's pretty awesome. Like I said, it's a $300 mic, but I got it for like as 50 Cent would say, 150. So I got a good deal on it with tax and shipping and stuff like that. Came out to about 180, 190. I can't beat that, man. The guys at Guitar Center hook me up and stuff like that. They take care of me. I got a new item coming in this week, in the next couple of days. Matter of fact, it's coming in second day shipment. So it's something that, it's a must. It's the final piece that's going to set this studio off. Let's just put it this way. And I'll just give you the name of it. It's called the Beat Thing. So it's a drum machine. The retail price is about, 14, 15 something. And I got it way below cost. I'm not going to get into details. I didn't pay that for that, but that's, it's a suggested retail price on that Beat Thing. And it's going to do exactly what I want, because I've been searching for a drum machine. I got a drum machine in here. I got everything else in here. I got my, Korg mini keyboard, with the drum pads on it. I got another Korg little drum machine on the desk also, but this one is totally different. It allows me to sample. It allows me to create my own beats. It comes with over 3,000 beats already stored in the box itself. So I'm excited on getting this, and it's supposed to come like in the next day or two, like I would say in 24 hours. And that's going to set everything off on that part. So, like I said, there's a lot of things been going on here. I had to do the installation for the new acoustic panels in Studio A also, which is getting Recon Spec Ops, which is my son's side, treated on his side of the wall, because he does a lot of his, commercials and commentaries and stuff like that out there in his setup. I said, man, why don't you come in the studio and do it? I said, that's what we built this for. And he goes, it's easier for me as I'm a little bit comfortable, So I said, okay, I'm going to make it easy for him out there where he don't have to jump up and pull it, because he's got his own mic and his own setup and everything in his own little cubicle space and stuff like that. So what I did is I treated that area with the acoustic panels that we put in Studio B. We're putting it out there in Studio A. So I'm going to treat my little L cubicle side also, and I'm looking to get another desk and stuff like that. I mean, the furniture has been in there for a while, and, his area is upgraded. So I'm going to upgrade mine with a new, more advanced table to give me more flexibility as far as room space, stuff that I could add on and stuff like that. I'm thinking about going with double monitors out there and stuff like that. So we're basically talking about more upgrades and stuff like that. And people are like, man, you're spending all this, guys. I mean, this is what it's all about. I mean, hey, come on. If you're in the gaming industry, you got to keep up with the times, baby. You got to keep current, keep that stuff coming in and stuff like that. So when people come down, they'll be impressed on your setup. And it shows that you're taking your business and your gaming serious. I mean, there's some people that actually, buy all of this unnecessary gaming setup and throw all this stuff in here, and they don't even use it. They just want to impress their friends or post it up on YouTube and stuff like that. And we here at Rated F Gaming we're not about that stuff. We actually put stuff in here that we're going to use, to the fullest, to 100%. I mean, we'll ride it just like a car until the tires fall off of it. That's our philosophy and stuff like that. So we don't buy unnecessary stuff. We have a budget that we follow also. And we get the stuff that we need to improve what we're trying to put out and what we're trying to, make and stuff like that. And that's the way we look at things. And I mean, if we feel we don't need it, we'll just trade it in and upgrade it with something else that'll help improve our, the quality of what we're trying to put out here at Rated F Gaming Studios A and B. But anyway, like I said, I'm on this program. I'm still testing it out. I've been running it now for about a month, and it's pretty decent. And we're practically into the time right now is 9 minutes and 8 seconds of broadcasting. The Rated F Gaming Studio is brought to you by Rated F Gaming A and B, the people that bring you quality sounds when it comes to getting down with the best and podcasting show. Dude, hey, and I'm back. It's your boy. That's right, Antonio, also known as AKA Recon 4761 on Xbox One and Xbox 360. Definitely add me to your account when you want to get your game on. Anyway, just messing around with you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this show fresh as possible, trying to mix it up with every little thing and stuff like that. I'm just pumped up. I'm just hyped because everything is kind of falling into place here. We did invest a lot of money and a lot of hard work and time from 2015 into 2016, and we're still doing upgrades, man, as we're still going along. We're, just, making things better. And like I told people before, this is, people are like, oh, that's a hobby. I said, hey, that's something new. Never heard of a gaming hobby. I didn't know there was gaming hobby list or whatever you may want to call it. And I had a couple of people like that are negative and stuff like that. Why are you spending all that, man? That's an expensive hobby you got. I said, man, this ain't no expensive hobby, man. I said, this is gaming. This is something that I've been doing since 2008 and coming up and stuff like that. And even when I was younger, but, I had it set up as an entertainment, enjoyment. Then I took it to the next level when my son got older. He's like, hey, man, let's just go all out with this. Let's just do this. Let's just open up a YouTube channel. Let's get this. I mean, if I had to took this stuff serious, back then like I'm doing now and turn it into a business, because basically that's what I'm doing now in the start of 2015, I would say, to start 2015, from going out of 2014 into 15 and 16, if I had to took it serious back in 2008, I would have had a big base subscriber, on all my networks. But right now, when you started out and right now, like I said, on Facebook, I'm at my max, people. So I'm at like 4,600, friends. And now I'm going to have to look for another outlet, because once you reach that total amount, you can't add anymore. So I'm looking at possibly open up the first Rated F Gaming website. Doing something like a lot of the other people. I'm not going to mention any names, but, a lot of these big other video, wannabe, big companies out there got their own website and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about doing the same thing for Rated F Gaming. Because, it gets to the point that YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, it's great, for social media to get your message across, to pull more people in, to let them know what you're about, what you're doing, what you're getting into, and what you got coming out. But I want my own, website where I can control the situation, where I don't have to worry about being flagged for, posting this up or using someone else's stuff and doing this, or this doesn't meet our criteria, or this doesn't meet our, our policy. You got to take this down and so on. I don't want to have to deal with that, man, or have to look over your shoulder every time you put something or post something up, and that's the way it is with all these social media sites out here. They kind of monitor and control what you put up, and sometimes they don't. I mean, there's a lot of junk and garbage out there, man. They're just like, okay, this stuff doesn't even belong out here. I said, okay, you guys are watching what I put out, but you're not watching the other stuff that other people put out that's even, that's not even supposed to be out here, first of all. But anyway, I don't want to get off into that subject. I'm just basically talking about Rated F Gaming, what we got going on here in 2016. It is, February. Matter of fact, my schedule is so busy from my, working my full-time job to doing the Rated F Gaming studio. So basically, I'm doing 2 jobs here. So I even put in a request to take off almost 2 weeks from my full-time job so I can go full throttle with Rated F Gaming. Because I won't be able to catch up with the time that I do get off from my full time and try to put into this. 2 days is just not enough, to be honest with you, to do this. So I figure with the 8 days, the 10 days, or the 2 weeks off that I do get, I'll be able to catch up, finish off Rated F Gaming A studio, get it up and running for our interviews that we got coming up. B, I just got to add a few more things in here. Like I said, I got an awesome gaming chair in here. I got the new Rode mic. I got the portable studio that sits up there, and you're probably like, what the hell is a portable studio, Recon? It's a little folding device. Like if you don't want to sit in the big studio, this little folding studio, you fold up and you can put it in your backpack, or you can sit it up on your desk. It clamps onto your mic. They call it a panel, acoustic panels and stuff like that. But yeah, I got that sitting in here, man. So I got everything set up in here. I mean, this studio took time and it took money, and it's worth like I said, it's worth every penny. A lot of people didn't agree on it. A lot of people like, you're wasting your time. Go get yourself a new ride, a new car, and stuff like that. Hey, I'm happy the way things are set up and the way things are working out with this little setup, because in the long run, this is going to pay off. Once I do the final little peaks and tweaks in here that I got to do, like I said, I got to put the monitors in. The monitor stands are coming. The monitors are already here. They're in a box sitting outside the studio as we speak. I'm just going to wait for these little stands, and I'm going to put those in the left and right-hand corner wired it up, and that's basically it, and put my beat thing in here and then start making them beats. And that's another thing. We got some ideas that we want to do on some beats. You know, everybody's been hitting me up on Twitter like, hey, we got beats, we got beats, we got beats. Hey, that's great and dandy, guys, but the purpose of me building this recording studio is to make our own beats. We're not looking to get beats from nobody else. We're not looking to, buy beats from nobody else. If anything, we're going to start making our beats and start releasing our own beats for sales, to give away, and so on. That's the purpose of doing this. And like I said before in my past podcast, we had bad experience in the recording studio where we didn't get the beats we wanted. We went in there with a beat, and the beat was totally changed at the end of the day. And that's what we're not looking for. We're looking to control our own beats, lay them down the way we want to lay them down, mix them down the way we want to mix them down, edit it and cut it and splice it and you name it the way we want to do it. Not somebody taking over and want to add their own little twist to it. And that's what a lot of people do in studios. They'll take your beats and they'll try to snip it with a little bit of their little flavor so they can leave a mark on it to say, oh, I did that, or that's, that's what we don't want. And that's the reason why we built Rated F Gaming Recording Studio B, for that purpose, to control our music, to control the production, the commentary, the podcast, you name it. We want to control everything and keep it all in-house. And that's the purpose of this setup, so that you understand this. Because people are like, well, what's the, we're getting a lot of little, I'm not saying that it's like a lot, but, you can hear these little voices in the background saying, well, what do you need a recording studio in a gaming industry or in a gaming setup or, this and that. But see, people don't understand the way we think here at Rated F Gaming. We're on a whole different level. And the person I'm talking to, it's me. I'm the one that comes up with these ideas, the ones that's got my head like in a different cloud, where I'm thinking way ahead of time, like into the future. And a lot of people are thinking current or now. I'm thinking like 6 months to a year to 2 years ahead. And that's where my mind is going. Like, okay, what can I do to improve or better Rated F Gaming? So I'm coming up with ideas, and my mind works, just constantly working and working and working. So that's when I came up with this, recording setup in a gaming setup environment. Combine both together as a combo, and a lot of people are like, wow, that's different. And you got a gaming PC in a recording studio, so I heard things like that. And I'm like, yeah, well, why not? What's the problem? I said, hey, I'm not a follower. I said, I'm a leader. I take, we do everything here. And like I said before, Rated F Gaming is trying to cross in every part of the industry and even open up new doors. That's what we're here to do. Like I said, we're not here to just follow other people's lead. We're here to make our own lead and let people follow us and say, wow, that's pretty unique what they did. Oh man, that's pretty impressive. Where did they get that at? Where did they come up with that? That's what we're all about here. We're thinking, we're mad gaming scientists, as you would say. But anyway, I'm into 18 minutes and 28 seconds into the podcast show. And the podcast show is brought to you by Rated F Gaming Studios A and B, the one that bring you the latest in technology and gaming information 24/7, 7 days a week. So definitely tune in on our YouTube channels 1 and 2, Rated F Gaming and Rated F Gaming Studios. Hey, and I'm back. It's your boy. Hey, what's up? Anyway, but like I said before, we're just trying to do everything, man. I mean, time is short. You take, life is too short, especially here, in the big windy city of Chicago, and you got to take it day by day. You just got to, take your time and, and live life to the fullest. And that's the way I believe. You can plan out things, you can dream and do whatever you got to do. But like I said, we're here at Rated F Gaming Studios. We don't have any big competitors to compete against. There's a couple of us out here in Chicago that's trying to do the same thing, and we try to help one another, keep in touch and come up, and share information and stuff like that. It's not like the West Coast where, it's all set up. It's everybody, we got all these gaming companies, software developers. They're set up pretty well out there. The market is like, real tight and stuff like that. Where here in Chicago, it's not like that on up this part of town. So, like I said, we're just trying to open new doors here and make a name for ourselves up here in the big windy city of Chi-Town. Let them know that West Coast ain't the only gaming industry out there, that we got it up on this part of the East, middle, whatever you want to call it, this part of the state, Illinois, Chicago, but I mean, like I said, it's happening, man. We're trying to do it all, and there's a couple other things I was going to say. I'm just looking at the screen here. Something kind of threw me off. That's why I'm losing my focus here on what I'm trying to say to you guys. Basically, that's about it, guys. I mean, all I could tell you is that we're just doing it. We're trying to do, and people are like, well, aren't you going to do music? Our main focus, because a lot of people say, well, why did you build the Rated F Gaming, recording studio? Right away they're thinking music-wise. I mean, okay, music is great also. And I'm not like trying to get out here and be like some rap artists like Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and all these people out here trying to be a big-time rapper with this studio. That's not why I built this. And and I'm going to explain to you real quickly and fast. The reason why we built, the recording studio is to do our own podcast, our own YouTube videos, our own voiceovers, our own voice drops, voice tags, you name it. That's what we're trying to do with this and merge it into the gaming. Okay, that's the purpose, to do our own music where we don't have to borrow people's music or borrow people's tracks or borrow people's beats or buy other people's stuff. We keep it all in-house and mold it into our videos that we do, our commentaries. And that's the purpose for that. See, a lot of people don't see it that way. A lot of people are like, okay, I can easily set up a little studio and put it on the top of my desk. That's not a studio. That's a low budget, cheap way to go about it. I can understand. I respect, your little setup, but you can't call that a studio. That's just a little, portable, little whatever you may want to call it. This, what we set up, is a professional mini recording studio where you can actually sit in here and do music and be comfortable and don't have to worry about it. You can actually sit in here for a couple of days and do a whole, one whole song or an album or whatever for, whatever time it takes you. All I had to do is add a couple more pieces in here. I mean, people look at the pictures and say, oh man, that's pretty tight. That's pretty small. Hey, great. You got a bigger studio? Cool. I got a smaller studio, but it still can do the job as the big studios. With the technology that's out today, everything is compact and in small little things. You don't need all that big equipment just to put out an album or a record. I mean, everything is done on the computers now these days. I mean, all I have to do is just throw a couple of pieces of more equipment in here, and I can just like bam. And people are like, well, where are you going to put it? Trust me, I'm an ingenuity when it comes to like putting things in little tight little spaces and making it fit and making it look nice and neat and sweet. That's my specialty. And as you can see from this layout, the way I hooked it up, a lot of people think I can turn a walk-in closet like this into a studio, a little mini studio where it's at. I mean, I got shelves. I can add, another shelf over here, another shelf behind me, and then run the wire. There's a lot of other ways of doing things, like I said, but this is fine for now, what we're trying to do. Like I said, we're not trying to do anything major where we're trying to get some major distributing deal from a major record label or stuff like that. Like I said, this is just to improve the quality of what we're trying to do with our videos that we're putting out on YouTube. That's basically what this setup helped us to do. And that's what I want to clear up and get straight. I am 24 minutes and 3 seconds into the Rated F Gaming B podcast show. Brought to you by Rated F Gaming, the place to get your game on and all your gaming information. So definitely stay tuned and tune in. Anyway, I'm back. It's your boy. Yep. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to get out here and give you some heads up of what we're about, because it's been, like I said, I do these shows maybe once a week or twice a week, and it's just because there's a lot of things going on and a lot of ideas we got rolling through, a lot of shows and stuff like that. And I was just reading articles today before I got on about the failure of G4 TV, why it went under, and that was one of my favorite shows, man. I'll be honest with you. I mean, but they basically said that, in my opinion, also, what they said is that the network didn't take the channel serious. You know, you only broadcast like 2 different shows. Like it was Attack of the Show and it was X-Play. And then they filled it in with like Cops or Ninja Warrior and stuff like that. And that's not what a gaming channel should be about. If you're running a gaming channel like G4 Tech TV, you should do other fill-ins with other gaming shows. Like, and to me, they were just like, nah, we're just going to play this and do that. And then that's why they listened to the Neo ratings and said, oh, your programs and the channel had a low viewership and all of this. And that's when they decided to like, okay, it's time to cancel X-Play and G4 TV and the network and go a different route and try something different. And that's why we gamers don't have our own gaming network. But you know, I got a psychic tip for you guys out there in the gaming industry and gamers. There is going to be another gaming channel coming up in the future. Believe me, you can't just let this go when you're dealing with a gaming industry that's a multi-billion-dollar industry that outsells movies and CDs music put together. Let me rephrase that. The gaming industry last year outsold the movie and music industry put together. I think they grossed somewhere between 100 and 10 billion in sales, where the movie industry and the music industry only pulled in like 60 to 70, something like that. So you can't let something like this. I mean, come on, I understand there's esports out there. That's great and dandy, but you still got to have a gaming network. With all the gamers out there that are up and coming every day, you know, and then I read another article where even the women are outnumbering the guys in the gaming industry. You got more female gamers out there, more lady gamers out there that are buying more systems and being more competitive and buying the headphones and this and that. Because if I've been in this industry a long time, and I can remember 5-6 years ago, you didn't have a pink Xbox, you didn't have the pink headphones and all this other stuff that are made for ladies now today in the gaming industry. That the gaming industry is finally realizing there's also a market for the female gamers. So like I said, you just can't sit back and think there's not going to be another gaming channel that's going to pop up somewhere, because there is somewhere down the line. And I'll be honest with you, if I can do it, if somebody threw some money my way and say, hey, Recon, would you like to open up a gaming channel? I'm all in. Matter of fact, that's what I'm trying to do here at the Rated F Gaming Studio, something similar to that. Like, and that's the ideas that I try to pump out there and throw out there. I may have not a big fan base right now, but believe me, in the next 6 months to whatever the case may be, I'll have a big subscriber fan base, a big following. I got it on Facebook, and 80-90% of those followers on my Facebook channel, if you check me out, it's Recon A. Suarez, Facebook.net. Go check me out. I'm almost at 5,000 followers, and all of those were definitely, years of hard work and going out there and picking these people. I didn't just like, okay, you can come in, you can be my friend, you can be my friend. Man, I went out and I got people that want to follow me for what I'm into, and it's and those followers and the subscribers are all gamers. So if I can do that with every one of my channels, which is what I'm trying to do on YouTube, which is Rated F Gaming, Rated F Gaming Studio, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube Gaming, I can do that and build that audience in the next 6 months to a year, I'll have a big following where I can just kind of release stuff and do stuff and people will follow it and it'll make more noise than what I'm doing now. And it does take time, and I understand that. And I'm willing to put in the time to make it happen. If it's in 6 months, if it's in 7 months, hey, I'm all in for it, especially when it comes down to gaming, because I'm a gaming addict fanatic. And believe it or not, 24/7, baby, I'm the late night gamer, as they would say. All I do is game. If I didn't have to work or pay the bills, hey, I'll game 24/7, 7 days a week, all night long. But anyway, guys, I'm 29 minutes and 23 seconds. This podcast is about to cut out, so I'm going to end it with this. Like I said, support your gamers, support your gaming community, support the neighborhood gamer, the gaming, stores. I mean, they do have their little this and that, but it helps. It helps all of us in the gaming industry, and it helps everybody expand what we're trying to do. Like I said, support my channels. You got Rated F Gaming Studio Rated F Gaming is our second channel. Rated F Gaming is our first channel. Then you got Rated F Gaming 2, which is our second channel. So definitely subscribe. Give us some thumbs up. Look out for us on that, because like I said, whatever you do helps Rated F Gaming expands. It helps out, get our messages out there in the gaming industry, because we're still going to get the negative feedbacks from people down on us or whatever the case may be. But with that said, guys, I'll be back out here again sometime, doing it again, shaking up your TV, shaking up your controller, and giving you the latest news and information, what's in the gaming industry and what's going around and what we got going on here at the Rated F Gaming Studios. So with that, guys, you definitely take care. And as they say in the gaming industry, game on, baby.